We back at Better Than Ever. Subscribe. Is that good?
Come on, Dirk. Suck our fat in.
I can see y'all.
There ain't no sucking that.
I wish I had my. Oh, you guys got phones. I got phones, bro.
I'm not even getting good signal though. This is horrible.
Yeah.
Shitty ass.
No, I don't get no signal. Can't even load.
You got signal?
It's all right.
I got 3 bars.
Knowledge is all in here.
Yeah.
All in here.
Well, we actually watched the games. Dirk, you been watching the games?
I look at the stats.
You watched.
Dirk making money. Dirk making money. He's a stat watcher.
So are you on Bleacher Report watching the stats? NBA.com?
It gets off too late to watch all the games.
NBA.com.
Unless it's a Laker game late.
So, based off NBA.com stat sheets, who's having the best season so far?
The best season? Joker.
On paper.
Joker.
Is he dominant yet?
Nah, shut up, Jerry.
I think that was me, wasn't it?
It was both of y'all.
But I never
both,
said
that. Both of them said Jokic is not dominant.
See, that's not what I said. See how Jerry likes to flip that. I didn't say he wasn't dominant or he's not capable of being dominant. I said he doesn't assert himself like he needs to. I say he was too passive. It doesn't mean that he can't be dominant. He just passes the damn ball too much. In the playoffs, when it was time to score, he was scoring. That's what I need from him. I don't want my best player giving me 25 and 12 assists. No. Not when you have the team that's Nuggets.
That's what he averages.
No, not in the playoffs. No, that's regular.
25, 12, win 8.
In the playoffs, I don't know his exact stats, but I guarantee you it's closer to 30 or above 30. That's what I need from your best player. Because he has to be aggressive when the time is needed.
But he makes the best basketball player, always.
I agree, but sometimes you can't pass it to Dirk in the corner. You just got to
you always got to pass it.
If I'm open, you pass it to me.
It's the same thing
like
complaining about LeBron about, you know?
What's his face?
To Cam Reddish in the corner. Missed a 3 to win the game. It was a good play. Everybody starts hating.
Yeah, Bam
the same exact play. Think about this. It's the same exact play. Literally, same exact play that they ran in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. When Dennis Schroeder hit that same shot in the corner, and then AD blew the game by fouling.
So the regular season is different than the playoffs, though. In the playoffs, LeBron ain't passing that already.
I just think it's moments. That's it.
He's trying to build the confidence up. Like, hey, can I trust him? That was earlier in this year?
That was the last game.
What is the Lakers' record?
3-4. 3-3, 3-4.
A lot of injuries.
One of the two, 3-3.
A lot of injuries.
AD.
A lot of injuries. Not just AD. There's a lot of people out right now.
All right, so Dirk said it.
Yeah, Rui was out.
Rui's out. Vanderbilt's out.
He's out how long?
AD left yesterday. They have another center that's out too. They just have a lot of injuries right now. And what happens? All these old teams. What did we talk about last time? Old teams getting injured. It's not that they're not talented. It's that you expect them to be hurt at some point.
Did you say the Lakers were in the playoffs, right?
Yeah. Oh, I still think they're in the playoffs. Yeah. But they won't. The people that think they're about to be a top 3 seed, no, it's not happening.
It's almost like the Spurs when you just get in, right?
But again, it's the Lakers. They're not worried about seeding. They're worried about being healthy, playing good at the
just getting in.
That's it.
Yeah.
It don't matter if it's a 7 seed, 6 seed. Last year they were the 7 seed and made it to the Western Conference Finals. As long as no hate on AD, okay? If he's healthy and LeBron's healthy, they can punch with everybody else. Punch whatever, yeah. But anybody else in the league. It's just that the odds of that is very slim, and that's why I don't trust the Lakers. I just don't trust them.
You need more than those two, though. AD is raw. Whole
force field now, bro.
Well, I mean, the Lakers have a great defensive team. They can rebound. LeBron is still playing at a high level, even this year. I mean, he just doesn't stop.
The GOAT.
He just doesn't stop. I don't think he's the GOAT, but it doesn't matter if he's the GOAT or not. The man's amazing. I mean,
he's still really
You can't doubt it. What he's doing at his age, when Jordan came back around this age, I mean, he wasn't Dookie, but he was nothing like. LeBron is still the best player on the Lakers, which is sad in the case of AD.
Are you trading AD?
No, unless
Are you trading AD?
If I get
D-Lo first.
Oh yeah, he got.
What if you're getting AD what if you're getting Embiid?
They're not gonna do that, but
I would. They're not gonna do that. They're 100%. Not gonna do that.
I don't think it happens either.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
I think Philly actually will keep Embiid, but I don't think the Lakers are gonna.
I don't think the Lakers plan on.
I think something's gonna happen.
I think if AD gets like a significant injury again, then I think they might look to trade him.
So when
I don't think there's anybody out there that you would trade AD.
The Magic played the Lakers twice already, bro, and D'Lo is he's good enough to stay on the starting role, but he's just bad enough to where like you don't want to bring him to the playoffs with
One
you.
of those. He's an unathletic guard who doesn't play defense, who has decent playmaking when he's making shots. The problem is right now he's not making shots. The Lakers team in general, if you look at the percentage, I guarantee you it's horrible. We're talking three-point shooters that are lower than 20%. It's early in the season, and they're not bad three-point shooters.
Austin
Christie, also Gabe Vincent's been out too.
Yeah, but Austin Reeves isn't like...
Austin Reeves has been
struggling. He's a knockdown shooter. He showed it in the playoffs.
And I get it.
I don't know if that 1 year, that doesn't make you a knockdown shooter, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know,
but the point is that a lot of these players right now...
Well, that's different, bro. A lot of
these players right now for the Lakers aren't bad shooters. Reeves is not a bad shooter. Vincent's not a bad...
He's not
Rui
bad.
last year was not a bad shooter. D'Angelo Russell... He shot 40% last year from the three-point line. It's just that these guys are not hitting shots
in the playoffs.
That puts a lot of in the season.
He disappeared.
No, in the season.
Rui's probably their best bench player.
Bench player?
I think Christian Wood's their best defense player.
Christian Wood.
Well,
he's hit or miss. He's gonna give you instant offense. He gives you that, but.
So quick starts. Who had the quick starts?
What do you mean quick starts? The best season?
So most impressive starts.
Mm-hmm.
Most disappointing starts.
I guess the obvious is the Nuggets, Celtics.
Most impressive
Philly.
starts.
Yeah.
Golden State's start.
Yeah, Golden State. They'll probably be the most impressive.
That's probably the
I mean, practically any team that has a hot start right now.
Well, you expect some teams to be,
I mean, you go first. Who you think is the most out of all of those teams? You're gonna pick one. Who's the most
I was surprised to see the Warriors at 6-2, honestly, because I thought it would take time, and but Steph is just going crazy. He's going bonkers. So, and then it's not a surprise to me, but I didn't think the Grizzlies would be 0-6. I thought they'd be bad, but they're 1-6.
Yeah,
they were 0-6. Those are easily the two.
I think we'll get a lot of Grizzlies that's disappointed.
I didn't think they'd be good though.
So you got the Warriors and the Grizzlies.
The Warriors, because I was looking at the power rankings and I'm looking at the 6-2 and I'm like, dang. And then honestly, I'm impressed with the Philly start too because just there's a lot going on over there and Tyrese Maxey is balling.
3 guys in the top 20 for MVP right now.
Yeah, that's kind of
Embiid, Tobias, and Maxey.
Yeah, it goes to the hot start though. Like they're trying to prove that we don't need James Harden. I think.
So for me, my most disappointing start. The easy answer would be the Grizzlies. But I mean, I gotta go with the Grizzlies only because previous pods I've said I didn't believe the Grizzlies were gonna be a top team, but I thought they would be somewhere in the 7th through play-in. And I thought once Ja will get back, they'll be all right in order to at least win the play-in game and get in the playoffs. But they might not be a play-in team. That's
not being there.
That's the problem.
Steven Adams not being there.
I know it's Brandon Clark too. Brandon Clark's out too.
Steven Adams is their glue guy.
Who else is having a bad start though? Like, is there a team with 1 win?
I mean, the Wizards.
We're 2 weeks in. That's not
disappointing. That's expected.
We figured they'd be
all the good teams are good, and then all the bad teams are bad. And then there's a whole bunch of in between.
Yeah.
The Mavericks are impressive to me. I don't think it's the most impressive. But
people don't talk about it, but the Rockets.
The Rockets been playing good. The Spurs beat Phoenix twice. Injuries, I know. They're injured. It don't matter. I personally thought the Spurs would be the 2nd worst team in the league. I said that.
They got players.
I thought the Wizards would be the worst.
A couple players.
Listen. Vassell.
They got Johnson.
He's playing good.
Sohan.
Sochan. But it's not to me.
Bro, it doesn't matter though. Wemby is that good though.
He's not that good.
Just watching them play though. I mean, they play hard.
He lost the game because he couldn't rebound the ball.
They play hard.
And then they shit the sheets in the overtime. Shit the sheets.
Yeah, okay, but in the other game, he won the game for them against Phoenix, against KD.
1 game. They played 7.
I'm just saying.
Let's get back on topic. We rambling. But
the podcast is, bitch.
Yeah, for
talk shit.
But the most impressive start, I'm gonna say Philly, because of all the stuff they've been dealing with on the outside. In the middle of all that crap, it would be easy for Philly just to have a bad start and have every excuse in the book. But Maxey's been balling, like Dirk said. Tobias has been doing his part, scoring the ball, and he's not a bad defender either. And I mean, Joel Embiid's a reigning MVP. They also changed coaches, so there's a lot going on.
He's leading the league in scoring.
A lot of going on with Philly, and they're
As he
5-2, 4-2.
As he should.
So I like that. I think it's impressive. I think Dallas Star is impressive too, only because I didn't even expect them to come out the gates this hot.
I expect them to win a lot of games, though.
There was experts that said Dallas wasn't even gonna make the playoffs. I mean, I mean, it's crazy for me, but they didn't last year, so it's not crazy. But at the same time, there was a lot of things that went on last year too.
The West is deep. That's why.
But yeah, the Mavericks are making a freaking playoffs. I mean,
You better hope.
I'm surprised you didn't say the Magic.
Well, I didn't. It's.
4-3.
I don't think it's. I mean, it wasn't. I don't know. If we would have won another 2 games, then yeah. If we were like 6-1.
Well, the thing about the Magic start is, if you look
our
at
defensive
schedule,
rating,
if I'm not mistaken, not no Magic here, but
Look
I
at
think
the
all
Lakers
their
first.
games have been West teams.
Yeah, it's West Coast run. Yeah,
So
early
that's
West
impressive
Coast.
because they're not winning on. The Magic have the number 2 defense in the league right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're young. They're gonna
We could talk about it if we want. We could have a whole thing about
just
that.
like the Maverick game, when you have to score, they're incapable of scoring in the clutch. Because
You say incapable. That's one
you
game,
got Mo
bro.
Wagner shooting threes. They just leave him open.
We had 3 people injured.
But the Magic, but in general, the Magic are not a great offensive team. They're a young defensive team. They need scoring.
You're talking about one game, bro,
Actually,
where they weren't getting
I
no
wanted,
fouls
I
called.
wanted Ben Carroll to really come out hot start, we talking 30 points a game and really.
His last 2 games have been 28 and 30. He just had 28 and 30.
Not saying average,
he had 22 and
average.
I'm not saying average 30 for the season, but I'm talking about just a hot start to really say look, I'm here, this.
Yeah, but he's not trying to score we don't need him to try to score like that.
You do because you want
in that game. We did need him to, but we can't score when they're not calling no fouls. Call some fouls on him.
Defensive teams right now. It's been that way for years now, Jerry. That's the magic. A great defensive team, not a great offensive.
Actually, we've never
They
been.
probably last in the league.
We only were great when we had Dwight Howard. Honestly, that was the only time where we were. We're just actually really deep.
Wasn't that good. It's all defense.
Yeah, unless we had T-Mac scoring the ball.
No, talking about the finals.
Yeah, it was 3. We were 3-point shooters. The whole team of 3-point
What
shooters.
you think, Dirk? Most impressive.
Warrior, probably the most impressive.
Why?
Steph.
Because they're 6-2 with the people missing games. Fuck the Spurs.
What does that have to do with it?
Wemby sucks.
Dirk is meant to be the next Skip Bayless for us, man. Everybody's just gonna hate on this man.
All right, so we could talk about the
says wild stuff.
Wemby. Why do you not like what?
He's overrated, bro.
But you haven't watched him yet. Have you
I
just
watched
watched him play?
Yes.
Not the highlights.
No,
I'm talking about a whole game,
I
bro.
watched 2 games. Me and Kobe.
Bro, what's the big deal? Why you think he shouldn't
Did you
be?
watch?
Doo-doo.
Which ones? Because
There's no.
He's been balling lately. Which ones did you watch?
The one where he couldn't catch a rebound to win the game.
I agree.
He's not the best
he's
rebounder.
not the best rebound for his size. I agree. But everywhere else in his game right now, it's average or above average. There's no weak part of his game besides rebounding.
Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce said that he's a top 5 most skilled player in the NBA right now.
What is that?
Most
Prove
skilled.
anything?
He can do everything. That's the point. He can do everything.
T-Mac was one of the most skills and never won a ring.
That's ever. Yeah, I'm not talking about rings, bro. I'm not talking about rings.
We talk about championships, which he
talking-
will never get.
We're talking about most skill. We're not talking about championships.
Actually, Anthony Edwards has been balling too the last couple of games. He's had some 30 pieces.
Timberwolves are. I mean, they lost a couple of stinkers, but they've beaten Boston. They've beaten Boston and they beat.
They need to trade Anthony Edwards.
Who's the other team they beat? They just want to. Oh, they beat the Nuggets and they beat Boston.
They need to trade him.
Those are 2 good wins
They need to trade him.
because they match up good against those teams.
Anthony Edwards been balling.
Yeah, bro. He ain't staying there, bro.
Trey Cat.
There's
Why
no
you
way
keep
he's
saying
staying there.
Anthony Edwards?
You think he's staying in Minnesota?
You think he's gonna turn down a rookie scale extension? Didn't he sign an extension?
He's gonna
already?
take the extension and then say, "I want to get out of here, bro."
That's
That's how they all do
3
it.
years down the line, if that happens.
Is
It's not
it?
right
Unless
now.
he's smart and he's like, "Let me get up out of here a little bit early
I don't think he.
and go team up in San Antonio with Wemby."
I think he's too much of a.
Don't
Too
do
much
it.
of a competitor. Too much of a competitor. He's not James Harden. He wants to compete.
Yeah, which is my point. At the end of this year, when
Even if he wanted to,
he's
demand
watching
it,
Karl Anthony Towns take 17 threes and look goofy doing it, he's gonna want to get out of there, bro.
No, I mean their offense runs through Anthony.
Yeah,
Edwards. It ain't cat.
Then he didn't trade him. Cat.
Yeah, but what are you getting for him?
That game against Boston?
The Pacers, bro.
The Pacers. What are you getting?
Miles Turner and Buddy Hield. Fuck it.
Actually, I mean,
That's actually not a bad trade.
that works for both teams. I don't see the issue with it.
That's not a bad trade.
Indiana doesn't want his goofy ass.
But
Indiana, you couldn't win.
well, you know what? No, it doesn't. For the Timberwolves, yeah, for Cat, no, that doesn't work. You got Rudy Gobert and Miles Turner. That doesn't work.
I mean, you don't. Neither of them work.
Cat.
No, but Cat can actually dribble the ball and shoot. Like
So
even though Cat's not my favorite, but he can actually do some of that stuff.
He gets paid way
Miles
too
Turner
much
is
money
not
to do
doing
that.
Miles Turner
Miles
can
Turner
spread
is-
the floor and block
Miles
shots.
Turner
That's what
is
he's there for.
a traditional center. He's not a.
How's
can't
he
play
traditional?
He's a traditional
He's a
center.
shooter.
He's a shot blocker, rebounder.
And a shooter.
And
How's that
he
traditional?
can
He's a
shoot
shooter.
spot up, but he's not. Carlton Towns is doing off balance. Like he's not.
Which is
He's
why
not
he's
And he shouldn't. That's why he shouldn't do
Agreed,
those.
but then you got to put somebody to cover that spot. You can't start Miles.
Yeah.
You start Miles Turner and Rudy Gobert. You're getting knocked out in the first round of
Because
the
you're also
playoffs.
starting Buddy
You're
Hield.
getting knocked out in the first
Buddy Hield's
round
one of the
playoffs.
best shooters.
They're getting knocked out regardless in the first round, bro. With Karl Anthony Towns
we don't
or
know
Miles
who's getting
Turner.
knocked out, who's not right now. But
There's
with that lineup, with that big lineup, you play a small team, you're getting killed.
They're 6 or 7, 8, 6,
Those
7
dudes
or
are
8.
paint defenders. They're
Check
not
me out.
gonna be guarding
Check me
around
out,
the
bro.
perimeter.
You're a 6th,
Slow
7th.
as hell.
You're a 6th, 7th, or 8th seed in the West if you're Minnesota. That's
You don't know that. They could be a 5th seed.
okay if they're the 5th seed. Doesn't matter. Look who you're playing. You're playing Phoenix, Denver, or Golden State.
No, because those teams are playing the
Dallas.
But those are teams they can beat. They can beat a Dallas. They can beat a Phoenix. I don't see what's this whole thing about Phoenix. Phoenix is a good team, but there's other teams that's just as good as Phoenix. I don't see why we.
I believe in Phoenix, because
Phoenix. Yes, they have Devin Booker and they have Bradley Beal and they have Kevin Durant. That's 3 players.
yeah,
They're still gonna have issues.
it's not just those 3
They're
though.
still
They
gonna
got a
have
bench.
issues. They don't have a bench.
They do have a
They
bench.
don't. That
They
bench
got
is
players.
hot trash right now.
I gotta look it up because I don't fucking know.
That bench is not great.
Bro, you talk about 7 games
Grayson
in and
Allen-
they just got there.
Grayson Allen and everybody else is really like watch those games and that's why
They're just bodies.
They're losing
They're
games right now
decent
because
bodies.
they got those bench players trying to play starter minutes because Bradley Beal and Booker's out.
Yeah,
You would hope that Phoenix would have started the season hot.
but when they come back, no, you don't care when you
no,
get
no,
hot.
they're still
Just
gonna
get
They
hot.
got a good bench.
They still
when
gonna
they
be
come
good.
back, isn't Eric Gordon gonna be on their bench?
Yeah.
He's not been playing good either.
He's a
Oh my
bench
God,
player.
we're talking about seven games in, Jonathan. You know by that they're a veteran
If
team.
you're expecting something from a 36-year-old Eric Gordon,
I expect him to play
in a
10 minutes and to
playoff-
shoot the
in a
ball
playoff.
at a high percentage.
I just don't think they're that much better than those other teams. I just don't. Right now, I think Denver is head over heels, number 1.
Right now, yes.
Right now, which
Yes.
is expected. They won the championship. They bring back the same core, and they have chemistry. All the other teams are scrambling, new coaches, new players, new systems. It's gonna take time. Injuries. Yes, Phoenix is gonna be good when they get healthy. Hopefully, they do get healthy because that's another issue. Because right now, what it looks like is the same thing as it's been for 3 years with KD. Somebody else is hurt. KD's doing all the work. By the time Booker's ready to come back, guess who gets hurt? KD.
Yeah, but
and then he's gonna miss time, and it's just a merry-go-round.
if they're all there, bro,
Because
they
I
have a
guarantee
bench.
KD ain't playing 70 games this year. He ain't done that in forever. Like it's not gonna happen. You don't expect him to. Same thing with LeBron.
You don't think they're gonna make more moves going into the end of the season too?
Phoenix can't make any moves. Phoenix is.
Why not?
have
They can't
no
make a
draft
trade?
picks. They can't really do anything. and with the new rules,
They can't sign a veteran.
No, with the new rules they put in all those rules.
It's gonna cost them money. It costs them more money.
No, you can't do it. Like there's certain, like you can't even make a trade and stuff like that.
No, you can't make a trade.
Or
but
when you
can.
make trades, you have to double package the salary and stuff like that. It's
3-team
crazy.
trade.
It's like you're not even allowed to do 3-team
Mm-hmm.
trades. It's crazy. Like they make it really hard for a team with 3 superstar contracts. Nah, don't even matter if you're superstar. 3 superstar contracts to be successful. They're gonna start putting those penalties on it. This year is Phoenix years. If it doesn't work out,
I don't even think that.
no, I mean like this is their year. This is probably the best chance in my opinion.
Hell, bro, they got 3 to 5 years, bro.
3 to 5 years.
Katie don't got 3 to 5.
He's got at least 3 years.
Nah.
Where's he going?
But you can't.
He's a fucking home to retire.
He's a basketball player, bro.
But you need
Who's
KD.
always hurt.
But this is the thing, Jerry. You need KD at a high level.
He's
KD
always
is-
gonna be at a high
KD
level.
hasn't even proven to be the best player on a championship caliber
Yes, he
team
has.
without Golden State.
I'm about to say it.
Let's understand.
But he was
Golden
the
State
best
was
player
a whole
on that team.
No, he proved it with OKC.
He was the best player on
They
that
won a
team, bro.
championship.
Yeah, but he was championship
Don't
caliber.
even know. What has KD done in the last since
He's
left
been
Golden State?
injured, bro.
Part of the argument. I said that.
Okay.
Part of the argument.
He literally took Boston. I mean, Milwaukee to 7 games, and he wins it if it's an inch behind, bro. He wins it
And they
by himself.
and they got swept the year after.
Okay.
They
Luka
lost
didn't
in the
even make the
second round last
playoffs.
year.
That's irrelevant, bro. He's in the playoffs.
Luka's
He had no
20
team.
Luka's 24.
He played the team that went to the finals, the
This is how I
Celtics,
see it. If you're on the West, you go get Dwight Howard if you're a championship contender.
the Warriors.
And then he's the fucking Joker stopper.
All the stuff that's going on with Dwight right now, I don't think anybody wants to touch him.
Fucking gay or not, bro.
That's irrelevant. Don't nobody care about that, bro.
No, if they didn't, the Warriors would have signed him.
No, there's no reason to sign him right now, bro.
gotta lose.
Why sign him right now? Sign him later on in the year. You're good. You don't need to do that. I'll tell you, Phoenix is going to be there. The Nuggets are going to be
I'm
there.
not saying they're not going to be there. They're just not on the same level. They're not on the same level as the Nuggets. And
Of
they're
course not. Nobody
they're not
is.
that much better than the other second-tier teams.
Nobody's on the level of the Nuggets, though.
But shit, at 4
Boston
straight in the
is.
playoffs?
No, they're not.
Boston's on the same level as Denver.
No, they're not.
I think so. Can they beat Denver right now today? I don't know. But as far as an elite talent, elite team, I think they're right there with Denver. They're on the same level.
They're right below.
They're in the same club. Like Nick Wright.
They're
said.
right below them.
They're in the
right
VIP section. They got their own section. It's Boston and Denver.
The
right
Nuggets
now.
won the
Everybody
championship.
else is a little tier above, in my opinion.
No.
Yeah, I think they're top tier. Them
Yeah,
two teams.
them two teams.
They're you can put them equal.
I'm not saying that.
Nah, they're
Boston's
right below
better-
it.
I'm not saying Boston's better than Denver.
I'm
But
not
they're-
saying-
they're right there. Like
I'm not saying Denver's better than Boston, but you give them the respect because they won the
if
championship
they
last
played a
year, and they're
7-game
still doing
series
it.
right now today, you would expect a 7-game.
Yeah, but I would
Denver
expect
win.
the Nuggets to
That's-
win it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
so
7
they're above
games,
them.
right? Like, I don't expect Denver
don't
to
know.
sweep them. I don't expect Denver.
Right
to,
now, I'll take the Celtics.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
Right now.
What I'm saying
Right
is
now.
they're on the same tier. I agree.
The issue is it's not right now.
Yeah.
And when you get into the playoffs, you get eggs with some of
there
them
could
players,
be trades,
you know?
there could be injuries, so we
With
don't.
who? Maybe Porzingis.
Porzingis has them.
Everybody else.
Tatum
is
can
proven.
have them.
Tatum's proven.
Brown can have them.
Yeah, he's garbage.
All 3 of them can have an egg.
Nah, Tatum ain't.
Well, I
have
mean,
no
Tatum always has eggs. I mean, that's not nothing.
That's my point.
egg. Instead-
Porzingis can have them too.
I looked at me and Mike was having. I looked at Tatum's how many game under 20 points he's had in his career. There's a list. Look like a Christmas list for a naughty kid.
What about the games over
It's
30?
crazy. But he has those games too. He's just not consistent. That's what he means by
Not
eggs.
consistent.
Yeah,
Instead of-
it'll happen, bro. And
Have
one game makes
50
it.
points
One
in the
game loses
7,
you the series,
50 points in the game 7.
That's like
15
AD.
points in the game 3. Like it's
Yeah.
just,
Talk about
it's
AD.
expected.
which is why it makes no sense. One game like
But he
that
still
from
is-
your star
But
player.
he still is Boston's best player, and Boston is talented enough. Other than other superstars, Jason Tatum don't need to be great every single game. He doesn't, because that team is just so good.
They are good.
Embiid has to be great every single game in order for Philly to have a chance.
Nah, facts.
Luka has to be great every single game in order for Dallas to have a chance. Kevin Durant has to be great every single game
Right
for
now.
the Suns to have a chance.
Right now.
They don't. But the Boston is so talented. Tatum can have a game with 19 points. He can have a game where he's just a facilitator. Don't
Yeah, but
worry
he
about
can't.
scoring.
He can't go 6 for
But he can't be
27.
taking all the shots, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have to insert himself. He can have a game where Porzingis is hot, Brown is hot, and you know what? I'm a decoy. I'm a score when I need to, but let
It's
me
gonna be
let
different, though.
these
'Cause
other guys cook.
they were leaving Marcus Smart wide open.
Marcus
Yes.
Smart used to take a lot of the clutch shots, and I never understood.
He would
why.
make some
They
of
would
them
leave
though.
him open. That's
He would
why.
make 'em,
You
though.
have to
But he
double
wasn't-
He
team
was
him.
one of their
But
most
he wasn't,
clutch
he wasn't
players.
afraid to take him, and the team trusted him.
I've seen
in
him
those
miss a lot
positions.
though. He made them, but he also missed them.
That's
Yes,
what-
but
that's what I need from
there was a lot of
Brown.
games. The last 2 minutes, Marcus Smart won them those games.
I
Those
mean,
hustle
The game we
plays.
watched.
The shot
Yeah.
against Miami.
Yeah.
He took that shot.
Yeah,
Brown.
yeah.
And it looked good.
Yeah.
Bounced out. Devin White put back.
Yeah,
that
the
doesn't
little-
happen. Everyone's talking about, oh, why Marcus Smart taking the last shot? Where's Tatum at? This is,
And then
That
Zing,
team is so talented, man. I
he
mean,
could
you
get
talking
hurt, bro.
Drew Holiday.
I know
Porzingis,
that's I like
Devin
Drew
White.
Holiday, but I
Listen,
don't-
their bench is a little sketchy, but when you have
Five
five players,
time on the bench, bro. Al Horford.
Yeah, he looked like Father Time against the T-Wolves the other day. Anthony
Bro, there's
Edwards
no
was eating him alive.
There's no way that
I'm like, you
Horford
cannot-
is playing minutes in the playoffs like that, bro.
No. He's good in certain matches.
Bro.
Yeah, he plays when they
He's
play
playing
the Sixers.
what? How many minutes in the playoffs?
Oh, he's gonna have to play a lot.
Okay, but ideally he should be playing 8 to 10 minutes.
He's gonna have to.
If that.
No, he's more.
You can't,
he
bro.
He should be playing like 20.
If you play him 20,
last year, I don't know the exact.
If you play Horford 20 minutes,
like 30 minutes,
there's a problem.
Last year in the playoffs,
it's an issue. If you're playing him 20 minutes, that's an issue.
He's a great
I don't
defender.
think so.
Nah,
he's
bro.
still a great post defender.
He's not gonna be it no more.
He did it all
He-
playoffs.
I don't know about a knockdown shooter. He's streaky.
Look at his numbers.
He's streaky.
Look at numbers. Don't lie.
Yeah, but he's streaky.
He's in the NBA.
His average is there because he takes a whole bunch of them.
He's
But
in the
he's
NBA
streaky.
and he's gonna be wide open.
Yeah, but for 3 games he can miss all of them.
I'm talking about his percentage, not average.
But anyway,
Percentage
but
is
you need
pretty
him
good.
against certain matchups. He's gonna be very important when they play Philly.
I know you.
He's
That's
important.
my point.
Because
That's my
you
point,
gotta
though.
remember,
You need
Robert
him.
Williams is gone.
Is he
Like
still
they-
reliable like that? Think about it. He's been in the
I
league
think
for
so, yeah.
how long? He's been in the league.
Bro, last year he was playing like 30 minutes a night.
Heck
no.
Okay,
But that's why
but
that's
they
why
needed him
went-
to do that.
But that's why they went out and got Porzingis.
They needed
For
him to do that,
reason.
right?
Porzingis can score. He can spread the floor.
Yes.
And he can protect.
I'm just
the rim.
saying, if you rely on Horford to play great
But they
like
don't have
that
to. They
for
don't have
30
to rely on
minutes,
him.
it ain't gonna happen,
They got
bro.
Porzingis. They don't have to rely on
You
him.
better hope you got Porzingis at
But
the
now
end.
he can play that back role and play 15, 20 minutes.
You better hope you got
Against a
Porzingis.
Joel Embiid. That's perfect for him. Because that's really his matchup. His matchup is against big other teams. Because if he's in the game like they did the other day in the playoffs, they won't have to play a team like this. But when he's getting picked on every time they call him a pick, and you got Anthony Edwards and guarding.
Well,
Al
Anthony
Horford guarding Anthony Edwards, he was killing him. He's playing him 3 steps back, and he had a pull-up jumper every time.
Anthony Edwards is eating right now, though. He's on another level.
But that's good. But any superstar is gonna take that shot and make him most. Like anybody on that level, Anthony Edwards is probably gonna make that shot.
How old is Anthony Edwards?
24, 23.
24.
He's around Luka's age. He's around that age. He wasn't a one and done. I think he played 2 years, right?
All right. Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. I mean,
Steph Curry.
What about him?
50, 45, 90 again.
I mean, he does his. I don't find that impressive because it's Curry. I expect that.
He's like 37.
I expect
what is he, 37?
I expect 30 points and 50, 40, 90 every year from Curry. That's what he's shown us.
I do too, but every year
difference.
he does it. It's bro.
Yeah.
He's the reason, bro. He's an MVP.
Did you expect anything less this year though?
No, but he's a top 5 player in the league. Easily, bro.
I don't know about easily. There's a lot of talent, but if he's in or not, it doesn't even matter. He's still Steph Curry. It doesn't matter.
I don't think it's easy.
There's a lot of talent in the league. I mean, but
Yeah, I know there's a lot, and he's
I
still.
don't care if he's number 8. He's still going out there.
Nobody's
30
doing
on
that.
50, 49. I'm just saying that the ranking doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
It does matter.
Why?
He's a top 5 player in the league.
Why would it matter?
He's a top 5 player in the league.
You think Curry matters if someone puts him in the top 5?
I don't think Curry.
I care less.
I don't think Curry cares.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Everyone should care though that he's still
that
doing
light-skinned
this.
assassin.
You think he's gonna get MVP? You think he can keep this up for the whole
I
season?
don't know.
If the record
There we go.
remains the same.
That's the question. Do you think Curry can keep this up the whole season?
Yeah, he
he's
can keep it up.
years old.
No, he
he's
can
he's
keep
gonna
it
get
up,
hurt like he does every year. This is why he has too much on him right now. He can if the Warriors need
Does
him,
he?
If the Warriors need him to score 30 something a night,
Does he?
40, 90, he's gonna get hurt. Jerry, look at every year he's been hurt.
Do they?
The last 4 years he's been hurt every year. He's missed time, bro. But you expect
Everyone
that. He's
misses.
older.
Everyone's
We talked
missed time
we
over the
talked
last.
No, not everybody.
That's the reason they changed
your-
the rules.
But your older superstars, you do expect that. Your LeBrons, your Currys, your K. The same teams that I talked about, your PGs and Kawhis, you expect those guys to miss time. They're not going to play every game. They're just not. It's impossible for them. You can't expect
I don't
that.
expect PG to miss a lot of games this year.
You can say that, but look, since he's been in Clippers, he's missed games every year. Same with Kawhi.
This
not
year,
as much as Kawhi.
This
but
year, I just said this year, the rules were
We'll
different
see.
before. The rules are different now.
we will see.
The last 4
I
years.
wouldn't bet anything with the Clippers.
Did you see what Adam
You're
Silver
talking
was saying?
injuries and Clippers. It's always over.
Jonathan, did you hear what Adam Silver was saying on JJ Redick's podcast? He was talking about the last 4 years they were experimenting. They let it get out of control. They had a meeting. Players and the teams and the league say that we're going to play every game if we can.
I think some of that is the media.
They all said that.
I think some of that is the media's fault. They put so much pressure on these players and championship robust that now that the players, the only thing they care about now is championships. They don't care about the regular season.
I mean,
so they set that standards.
All players.
Why get hurt? Why play through injuries? I need to be healthy for the playoffs, or they're gonna chastise me when I get knocked down the first.
That's the point,
because
though.
I'm playing hurt.
That's the point, though.
Sat down in the regular season.
Just because you don't, there's no stat that says because you play all the games you're gonna be hurt in the playoffs. That's a false. There's no stat that says that.
There's not a player that played the whole season is not hurt in the playoffs. They just play through it. We just don't know. There's no way you go through an 82 game season. You don't get hurt.
Yeah, but if you don't play the whole regular season, then you start playing. You're not. It's not the same. You can't. That's not a thing.
Bridges like the Iron Man, boy.
Bro,
that boy played every game.
This guy for the Nets is nice.
Cam
Thomas. Yeah. He had like a 43-point game.
That boy lit the Mavericks up, boy.
He had one of those last year too.
I was a believer before that. He had flashes last year too, 40 points. Right after KD got traded, I think he dropped like close to 50 on him.
Even when KD was on the team, he was getting buckets. Because he was the only one on the team that wanted to show up.
Wants him in the clutch. Like he's a bucket, bro. He's a bucket. I don't know if he's like a. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if he's like a starter bucket or he's like one of those J.R. Smith 6-man, like instant offense off the bench. I don't really know the answer to that, but either way, he's a bucket.
He's not a bench player.
Either way, he's a bucket.
On any team, not a bench player.
Oh, we didn't think
on a championship team?
We didn't think J.R. Smith was a bench player.
Yeah, you can't compare them two guys.
J.R. Smith is better than him, his career-wise.
This guy just started his career.
Exactly. So what you mean you can't compare him?
Compare him.
We know what J.R. Smith is. We don't know what Cam. We don't know what Cam Thomas be hurt tomorrow.
J.R. Smith's a chuck,
we
bro.
don't know.
With no defense.
Yeah. J.R. Smith was just an athletic young boy from hitting threes.
Even though he did alter Iguodala's shot to where LeBron can pin that shit against the basket. It's the highlight of his career.
Nah, the highlight is him doing that goofy ass shit in the playoffs. That's what I think about from him now. Other than playing 2K with him and him being 18 years old and always wanting to pick him up. Because he's 18. That's it.
So, NBA tournament.
I'm checking out. Check me out.
Bro,
Dirk hates the NBA tournament.
Bro, what the fuck?
He hates it because he doesn't.
Shit as a regular season
I can
game.
care less for it more. It doesn't really matter to me, but seeing the games, I think the courts are stupid.
I didn't
like the
It's just a way to
I watched that
recognize.
Maverick Nugget game and my eyes were hurting the whole time.
It's just a way to
Did you see that
recognize.
court?
Yes, I've seen all of them.
Recognize what?
It's just a way to distinguish as a viewer.
Like it's different. It's
as
just
a
like
viewer.
it's something different. Like they're
The
trying
players
to
don't play any different. They
As a-
take it as the
But
same
some of those
shit.
games were good, Dirk.
Yeah, some of the other games are good too. Non-fucking tournament games were good too. It's the same shit.
Yeah, but that's the
They
point.
don't play any harder. They're playing the same fucking level, regardless what. Tuesday, Friday.
So it's the
Wednesday.
first time doing it, and honestly, we're gonna see. Honestly, when the championship comes up, we're gonna see how hard they play for those, bro. We're gonna see. It's still up in the air. I do know that when you lose and you lose that money, and this team wins, and they're getting recognition, and they got an extra $500,000 per person. The coaches, they just added it. Coaches, players, bro. I'm telling you, they're gonna. In 5 years, it's not a thing
It
now.
won't be in
But in 5
years.
That's what you think?
Guaranteed.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's a one-hitter quitter.
It's not
One or
hitter,
two.
maybe.
How many years?
3 years max.
All right, so if we took a bet over under 3 years.
For what?
The in-season tournament.
I think it's here to stay.
Yeah. Over. Easily over.
Because I don't
Over.
Think, to me, I don't think there's no downside to it. So there's no reason to take
downside.
it.
What's the fucking point?
Exactly. There's no point to take.
It's more basketball.
If it's
It's
there,
the same amount of
listen,
basketball. They're playing 82 games regardless.
If it's
of
there,
No,
or
because you
exactly the
play a
point.
playoff game in Vegas and it's
All right, so let's put it this way: you play a playoff game in Vegas.
Yeah.
Your star player gets hurt in that playoff game. Then what?
Well, they got hurt
That
in the
shit's
regular
done
season.
with if
Wouldn't
the
matter.
star
It's the
gets
same.
hurt.
it's the same thing.
It's not the
It
same.
could get hurt in the regular
The
season.
playoffs is way different than an in-season playoff.
So you're just saying that they're gonna care more about the NBA championship than the
Yes.
in-season tournament. So
That's a fact,
so you're resting players
So,
during the in-season
let's just
tournament
say
games. That's what you're
The
saying.
Nuggets are in the in-season playoff championship.
Yes.
Jokic gets hurt for a pointless game.
Yes.
Then what?
So my point is this. You're telling me they don't care. They're going to care more about the NBA finals than this
Yes,
in-season tournament.
obviously.
You have to play you have to win 16 games. The Gills point, you have to win 16 games in the NBA finals to get $300,000 if you win that. Or you could play one game in the in-season tournament and get $500,000. Which one?
The only thing
One
that
game
matters-
or
the
16?
only thing that matters about money is the bench players. Them starters make fucking that.
Bro, it matters to all of them.
The starters make that in one game.
I just depends on the
Bro.
player. Let's be honest.
The only thing that's gonna matter to is the bench player.
You don't
Some
get
players
game.
in the NBA
You don't get
who's
game
only there
checks
to
in the
make money,
playoffs, bro.
Experience, and then there's some
You
there
get
who
rings.
actually love the game.
I know, but a
You're
ring.
not getting what I'm saying. Take Joker's getting hurt in an in-season playoff championship game.
Yes.
And can't play the rest of the season.
Correct.
How does that look?
What if he gets hurt in game 37?
It looks bad.
It's the same
But
thing.
at the same time, if you ask Jokic, he's not going to care. He's going to want to play every game, and he's going to play the same every game. Jokic
Yeah.
is one of those players, no matter if it's first game of the season.
Take away
or
Jokic.
game
It's the
7.
same as the play-in.
Any star, not just Jokic.
The play-in is an extra game.
But
What
there
if you
is
get
players
hurt in
in
there?
it. There is players
that's
in
a
the
game you
NBA.
have to play to win to make the playoffs.
You didn't a couple years ago.
Yeah, but
There's
it's-
only
Jerry,
one
that's-
game.
that's- Whatever you're saying is.
There's only
irrelevant.
one game that doesn't count. All the
You're
rest
tell-
of them are regular season games.
My point is
No,
this.
yeah,
the
that's
championship's
what
the
I'm
only
Correct.
game that doesn't count.
Correct.
Stats wise, it doesn't count.
So
and things.
so check this out. You have in your brain as an NBA player, oh, I'm playing the same amount of games, and if I win this one extra game, I get $500,000 in my bank account.
What's $500,000 to these stars?
Oh my God, it's $500,000, bro.
Look at their contracts.
It's irrelevant,
They
bro.
shit out $500,000,
Oh
bro.
my God, no, it's not like that, bro.
The only thing that's gonna matter to is the bench. Don't make money,
bro. You don't understand how just getting handed $500,000 means, bro.
All these
For
players
nothing.
get that.
You're saying for nothing. It's to play the same
only
game.
thing that's gonna matter to is the bench players that don't make money. All these stars make money.
yeah, but
It doesn't matter how much money
agree.
you make.
Like I'm saying,
So then why don't they play for free if they have enough money?
Some players are gonna
Who's gonna play for
care,
free?
and some players aren't. That's just the facts. Some players play for the love of the game. Some players play for other reasons. It's a fact, but I don't think that
Whether you
affects
play for the
any
love of the
that.
game or the money,
I'm just
you're gonna
The
play
guys
hard
that
for
don't
these
have a
games.
huge
Most
contract,
players
they're
are gonna
care.
play hard
They're
just
gonna play,
because it's-
They're gonna play like fucking Michael Jordan.
And the
All
star
these
players play like that anyways.
Exactly.
They're gonna look like
So they're gonna play
They're not
harder.
gonna give a shit win or loss.
So you're making my point.
They're not gonna give a shit win or loss. The stars.
Yeah, they are because they have
care
egos.
about
They're star players.
500K, bro.
the
Come
top
on.
players in the league will care.
They want to go get busted. They'd be like, "Oh, I didn't
They
care.
don't
It was
give
an
a
in-season tournament game. I didn't care that you busted my ass."
Like
There's
any,
no
any
way,
type
bro.
of top player,
No way,
they're
bro.
gonna, if they're on the floor and they're healthy, they're gonna
They're
care.
not
They're not gonna
gonna
want to do it.
If the bench players are playing harder because they want the money, and the superstars are just gonna be superstars just like normal,
They're gonna be
and
the
they don't
ones
want
that
the
are not
other
gonna go
team,
that extra mile. Another game to them.
We'll see.
I agree.
We'll see, bro.
Some of your points for both of y'all. I don't think it's gonna be. I think they're gonna be good games, and I think the players are gonna try.
I think that's gonna
I don't think it's
be
gonna
a
be no
competitive
different.
game, bro.
But do I think
You're
it's
gonna feel it?
Do I think it's gonna be a?
Well, just wait there.
I just don't.
You're
think
gonna be like,
that-
"Damn, I didn't think that."
I think the prep up to the games is gonna be the thing that's not the same. I don't think they're game planning like a playoff game for the other team. But they're gonna play the game. They're gonna play hard. But they're not gonna be advanced scouting reports against what we're gonna do against this player like they would be in a game 6 of. You know what I'm saying? That's
Well,
what, to me. That's one
Well,
thing.
because you play in it 7, you have a 7-game
Exactly.
series. It's different,
Exactly.
bro.
And
This
is
is
a
gonna have an
tournament.
urgency
They're gonna go out
feel.
there,
It's
they're
gonna be
play
like, "Oh
hard, and
shit."
They're gonna try to win. Those.
Yeah.
I guarantee all the top players they're trying to win. It has nothing to do with money. It's just their love for basketball and their pride.
Yeah, but
They're
then
not
you
gonna lose.
also have money involved.
But then there's
That's
also
the
going to
thing.
be
So
players like
you're
there's
gonna
gonna
have
be players
players
like
that
Dirk said.
that's gonna play hard and probably get hurt. Somebody will get hurt. I guarantee.
Bro, you keep bringing the
But
hurt. They
somebody's
can
gonna
get
get hurt
hurt
no matter
fucking
what.
walking
No,
their
I'm saying,
dog,
But
bro.
a game that really doesn't matter to them,
They play more in the off season, dog.
they have to.
It's no, they don't. It's free.
That's how
They don't
stay
get
in
paid
shape.
nothing. That's
how
my
you
point.
Stay in shape.
Oh Jesus,
It's
you
2 or
have
3 months
you
of
have
not
something for
playing.
everything, bro. It's just endless. You
2
just
or
don't
3
like
months of
the.
not playing.
You just so these players are gonna basically say, "Oh, I'm gonna bench this one because I don't
No,
care."
they're not benching. They're gonna play, but they're not gonna go extra hard. So what's the point?
What is the point not to?
They get hurt.
You get hurt by not going hard.
You're talking about a game that doesn't really matter.
So game 1 doesn't really matter. Why is Jason Tatum going hard?
What do you mean game 1? That's
Game 1 of the
regular
NBA season.
season. It matters.
It's irrelevant, bro.
82 games. You're talking about the 83rd game that doesn't matter.
Bro.
Make it make sense.
One game in
Okay,
the
I
NBA season
guarantee
doesn't
you.
matter.
I guarantee you, within the next 3 years, a major person gets hurt in the playoff game.
I agree.
Like
And
the
they're
actual-
still
like the
gonna do
actual
it.
Championship game.
They're still gonna do it, and it's gonna get better and better every year.
Well, anyway, let's
They're gonna be like, fuck
Rookies.
this.
Did we
we're
talk
not
about
playing
rookies
this
yet?
shit no more.
Bro,
we talked about rookies yet.
No.
We talked about Wemby, but not
Wemby's
like
trash.
So like who? Let's say, have you like Dirk? Have you?
What is Wemby
watched
averaging?
Like,
what's his stats?
I'm pretty sure it's like close to 20.
Yeah, it's
He
like
did
90.
drop 38 against Phoenix.
It's like
But,
Yeah.
19.
He took over the game, actually. He didn't just drop 38. He
What
took
I
over
like
the
is
game.
that what I like is that when he first started, he was taking a lot of threes and stuff. But as you see, as the game's changed, he's starting to post more, take it to the rack, dunked on a couple of people. I remember one play, caught it on the baseline.
He should take threes too.
He caught, yeah, but I'm saying you got to mix it up. Like he's too big not to take advantage of some of those.
No, you want him taking threes if you're the other team. Fuck that.
Yeah, but not if he's hitting them. If he's hitting a 34% clip.
That's not very good. That's average.
But
I mean, but as a big guy,
you're talking about a guy that can dominate, like.
But when we're talking about Wemby,
you want him to shoot.
We don't. I mean, I just as rookies, when you see a rookie who has a lot of potential, you just want to see flashes, right? You don't expect consistency. You expect flashes.
Yes.
Any rookie
he's got both
in any sport. That's my thing. Like Dirk saying that
What's the
he's
consistency?
Not his defense been consistent.
Okay, that's a given. He's fucking.
His offense has been consistent too.
Not been consistent.
His offense has been consistent.
But he's been.
But
I
think a lot of the
he's taking a lot of shots.
But I think a lot of the offensive thing. He's actually not taking a lot of shots.
He's
a lot of the offensive.
What is his stats then?
It's probably below 50 in both. Definitely.
I tell you, but a lot of the offensive stuff, I think.
You want to see efficient? Go look at LeBron James numbers.
No, you go look at
Go look at his rookie numbers. So go look at his rookie numbers. Because you didn't even want LeBron shooting the ball as a rookie.
Stats is 19 points, 8 rebounds.
The 8 rebounds is impressive.
I didn't think he rebounded that good.
I thought it was 5 or 6.
I've watched 2 games of his, and he wasn't a great rebound in those games.
He doesn't look for the rebound. He doesn't, which is upsetting.
Because he couldn't rebound the ball.
Yeah. He doesn't look, because he looks to run. He looks to get in the break.
But yeah, like he doesn't take that many shots a game. He had 2 games where he's
What's his career field goal percentage?
One game where he's 46% right now.
From the field?
Yeah, from the field.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah,
you're mad at that?
That's efficient.
28 minutes
for a 7'4" player.
Only 28 minutes because he's been getting in a lot of foul trouble. Which you expect.
Yes, he was in. That was the first 3 games though. He's learned already from that.
You expect him to get, but he's gonna be games where he gets in foul trouble. It's
yeah.
Any type of center big man.
He played 26 minutes to game 1. The one he didn't play a lot was the last game. They just got killed by the Pacers.
Oh yeah, that was bad. I think it was like 154 to like 100 or something.
He shot 3 of 12 that game.
Yeah, but he looks nonetheless. He looks
That's
impressive.
what I'm saying. You're gonna have flashes. 13, 20.
What you're saying?
38, 18, 11, 21.
5 games he hasn't been.
He hasn't been consistent offensively.
Defensively, yes.
But
I mean, if you're consistently dropping 18 points a game,
But to me, you just want to
bro.
see those flashes. And in those games against Phoenix,
I didn't think he would drop 20 points a game. He's gonna end the season with 20 points a game.
I said like close to 20.
Yeah, I thought it'd be 15,
19.
16.
I said 19. He's right around there. Because I still think, like I said, Vessels. I mean, he looks good. Was he hurt last year? Because I didn't really hear much about him at all. Like, I remember the first game. I'm like, yo, bro, who is this? Why is he taking all these?
Vassell.
Are y'all big on plus and minus
plays?
Sometimes.
In a sense.
Because Anthony Black just had a 37+ game.
Yeah.
His first start. You want to talk about rookies?
I think over the season it shows, but not for like one game. Because the only thing that is how much better point wise are you than the other team when you're on the floor. But you could be on the floor with Luka, and because Luka's good, your plus minus is gonna look good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about bum players.
But there's a lot of bum players who's plus minus.
I'm talking about bum players in this. What I'm talking
I watched
what
Brandon.
you consider bum players, role players you're talking about, right?
Okay, so
because bum players
Wemby's only plus game was at 38 points. All the rest went negative.
I don't expect him to have a lot of plus games in his first couple years, honestly.
The team is not ready. The team is not good.
People talk about him like they should be good.
Bro, they're going to fight for the play-in game.
They're not going to play in the play-in, bro. Stop. The Wizards will have a better record.
What?
I'm willing to bet some
push-ups on that.
I can't even do a push-up.
I want to bet some push-ups on that.
I can't do a push-up.
I'll definitely bet on that
How
one.
about your boy Jordan Poole out there? Shout out to Jordan Poole.
What is he?
Out there looking like a certified bucket
They got
loser.
a team over there?
No.
Bro, my man shooting Curry threes, turning around,
you know what?
breaking it, throwing backboard alley-oops, losing by 30. Like, bro, come on, Jordan Poole. Bro, if you're listening to this ever, thank you for watching. But also, come on, bro.
Hey, you think they let them play the WNBA players?
Come on. Who?
For entertainment purposes only?
No, because it would be a massacre.
Yeah, Jordan Poole.
I would hope that they just dunk on them every time and that we could stop this thing about, like, because women cannot do everything men can do. It's a freaking fact. But for some reason, women think they can.
Yeah, the best team that who was it? The Aces or whoever just won versus the worst team. The worst team is gonna fucking destroy them.
They can,
of course.
They can go play.
They were saying there's a report saying that there's the best high school team can beat the women's team.
Because they have NBA prospects. Like think about it.
Yeah, I agree.
What is a woman gonna do on a fast break when these dudes are throwing alley-oops and then jumping over the head?
Get the fuck out the way.
No, I think.
What are they gonna do? Like, what do you expect them to do? Like, it's not fair. Like, it's not.
It depends on the girls' team, though.
It's like, I don't care what girls' teams out there that doing that. What are you
gonna talk about? Let's just say
they do it in the NBA.
The average center in the NBA probably benches what, like 300. But a little bit less, maybe.
Yeah, maybe less.
You ever see Kendrick?
220.
You ever see Kendrick Perkins' high school numbers from Beaumont, Texas?
Yes.
Yeah,
I know, bro. But
that's what he would look like against the WNBA. And there's nothing wrong with the WNBA.
All right, what's the other topic?
Cam actually looked pretty good.
What's the other topic? Because we already know.
We're still talking about rookie. We're talking about Wemby. What other rookie has been impressive?
I love Anthony Black, but that's what I've been watching. Chet is, bro. I think he's playing better than Wemby.
They're about the same.
Nah, he's playing better, bro. He doesn't make bad.
I don't know what y'all see that he's been playing like Wemby. I don't see that at all.
Bro, he is out here, bro.
He's not even. I don't think he's close.
You want to talk about flashes?
17 and 8. That's the same shit.
Bro, he's playing just as good. I like Chet.
They probably got the same.
I love Paolo, but I wanted Chet on the Magic, bro.
I like Thompson from the Pistons.
He has those both of them.
Defensively, like I was watching but
there was a possession.
I don't believe in lockdown defenders not in the NBA today, but he can play deep right now.
Anthony Black got that lockdown. Anthony Black and Jalen Suggs.
Shout out
the
to
Magic
my boy
got
Dirk Lively out there looking like the star center of the future.
They're saying number one, whoever this fucking hashtag basketball is
Chet.
Derek Lively at number 4.
Derek Lively been balling, boy.
Yeah. Victor 2, Azura Thompson.
Double, boy. Yeah. Your boy was dropping 6 assists. I mean, Derek Lively's out there looking really good. The games that he's not in foul trouble, because it's going to be games he gets in foul trouble, he's off the court. Against the Magic, foul trouble.
Jordan Hawkins, he shoots the hell out of that ball, bro. All he does is shoot that ball.
That's what he did in college.
I know. We haven't even seen Jet Howard yet. He played one game when we were up by 20. I don't know other rookies, honestly.
I didn't watch a lot of shit this year, but I'm very surprised at those numbers.
Bates played for.
Oh, Imani Bates.
Plays for Cleveland.
Yeah.
He don't get no PT.
Yeah, he don't get PT yet.
He don't get no PT.
He'll get PT soon, though, by the end of the year.
Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah. Man.
Future New York Knicks.
What other topic were we going to talk about?
I think we're going to hit everything. I guess we can ramble about football now instead of the last 20 minutes.
We didn't talk about the James Harden trade.
James Harden trade, you're right, yeah. What do we think about the James Harden trade?
James?
I think it made... I don't know what it did for the Clippers, if I'm being honest.
I think it makes them better, but it's going to make Russell Westbrook's
I don't know what
worse.
it does. Like, I got to see it to believe it.
You think?
Yeah, Russell Westbrook is good when he has the ball.
I like the Clippers. I think they're a good team, but I just wait for them to fall apart. And I don't think James Harden is the type of player. Anytime you're saying James Harden is a missing piece for a championship caliber team, I just don't believe it. Not that he's a bad player.
He should have went to the Lakers.
But the way he plays, the way he wants to play, his mindset, I don't think he has a championship mindset.
Who?
James Harden.
I don't either. But
I think he just cares about him. Like he said, I am.
Are we talking about now or in general? He played for Houston. He did.
Like,
he was killing shit.
I just think that he always was that way. It's like his way or the highway. And if it doesn't get his way, he wants to be traded. Like, that's not a championship mindset. Especially, he can do that when he was younger because he was freaking amazing.
Sound like Kyrie to me.
Yeah, Kyrie was the same way.
I don't know, bro. I could see the Clippers being in the Western Conference Finals against the Nuggets.
I could see it too. If they're healthy, but the odds of that.
The thing we don't realize is that the James Harden, Paul George, Russell Westbrook, Kawhi Leonard, they were all on the same high school AAU circuit together, bro.
Who gets hurt first, Kawhi or AD? Like, who do we think?
AD.
Like
AD's
a major injury.
Wow.
AD, he just has a hip contusion. He'll be back in the game.
AD.
But I'm talking about like 2 weeks or more. Because 2 weeks is a long time in the NBA.
I can see the Clippers
8 games.
flaring out, but I can see them in the Western Conference Finals too. They're
I
iffy
can
to
too.
me.
We talked about it. We both picked them as LA's best team that we think.
I do think they are the best team. That was before the James Harden trade.
Because I think everybody was high on the Lakers before the season. I think the Lakers are good, but I think because it's the Lakers, everybody always wants to, and LeBron James, everybody just wants to throw them up there, like automatically.
If you won the 10 straight finals, why not?
Yeah, assume
because he's 39, and his team around him is not like those teams he went to the finals with. His second best player is 80, who we all say is first of all, and another thing is, remember when we were talking about it, everybody was like, 80 MVP season, 80 this, 80 that. He's gonna play 70 games, and I'm just like,
it doesn't matter.
What has 80 ever shown to be consistent? And he was gonna play 70 games. Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening, and it already has started. I mean, 80's not a bad player. His stats on average are gonna look good, but he's inconsistent. Defensively, always consistent, always one of the best.
So does the James
But they don't need AD to be great defensively. They need him to be great offensively.
The Lakers suck. We know AD sucks. Don't nobody want to talk about that. Is Philly better because James Harden's gone?
They're better because I think it expands the role for Tyrese Maxey and the other players, and I think that's better for them because I just don't think that James Harden ball on that team works. James Harden ball worked when he was Luka's age. It works because you have a lot of energy. You're young. You can do all that. When you're 33, 35 years old, no one is letting you do that at that age. And he continuously fails at it. And he gets, this man's been traded 3 times in 3 years.
Kelly Oubre is balling too. Kelly Oubre is balling.
How many first round picks is James Harden worth?
You're supposed to mute that shit, dog.
How many?
Who the fuck blowing you up like that? Let's talk about it.
Hey, man.
Who the fuck blowing you up like that?
About that? Nah, I'm playing. Ain't nothing.
God damn, man. Nah, Philly's better. Philly's better because of that.
I think
they're going to do something too.
But I don't think it's better like in the sense of they're competing with Boston.
They're going to make a trade.
Because I don't.
They're going to go get a piece.
But they can make a trade. And they will. I can almost guarantee you that they will make a trade. I can almost guarantee you.
They're going to make a trade.
They'll make a trade. No matter if it's little or big, they will make a trade. Because right now the team's not good enough.
Who is it, if you could guess?
Man, if they can go out and get like a DeMar DeRozan or like a Zach LaVine from Chicago.
I'd pick DeRozan over LaVine.
I'm just saying, but that's the kind of piece they mean.
I like LaVine, but
shoot the
Zach LaVine, nice.
Yeah, I know, but you could. I rely on.
You put him on a team with a young Maxey and Embiid, bro. He's gonna ball.
No, I agree he's gonna ball, but I'm talking about
Nick Nurse coaching. Nick Nurse doing a great job, man.
I'm talking about
Rivers. That might have been the reason why they never win because they had Doc Rivers. I'm just not a Doc Rivers fan. I just think he's so overrated.
I'm just talking about like at the end of the game to go get you a bucket. I rely on DeMar DeRozan.
Off topic, but Doc Rivers is so overrated. Let me tell you how overrated
Jonathan
Doc Rivers is.
trying to get shit off his chest.
What's up, Jonathan? Let me tell you how overrated Doc Rivers is. They let go Jeff Van Gundy and Mark Jackson to put Doc Rivers. Like, who wants to listen to him?
Just there.
Who? You know, you love you some Jeff Van Gundy.
I love Jeff Van Gundy.
You know you love
I don't like Mark Jackson. Really? I don't not like him. I just don't. It's
you
whatever.
Don't realize about announcers until they're not there no more.
No, I miss them.
This is different.
I miss them together, but it's really just Jeff Van Gundy, bro.
I love Jeff Van Gundy. I wish he would have came back to coaching. I want him to be one of the Mavericks.
He's an advisor.
I know.
I don't know what team he's advising, but he's definitely advising a team. All right, football. Last 20 minutes. Last 10 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. The Bucks play the Titans coming up. Bro, we're about to see Kyle Trask. We're about to see Kyle Trask first of all.
Bro, Dirk, don't be mad about
the Titans are boo boo.
Right? We about to play the trash bowl, bro.
You just had CJ Stroud go for fucking 5.
All right, no, real quick. Best team in the NFC. What do you think?
It's the Eagles. They've proven to be the best team.
The Eagles?
It's
by far?
Yeah, I don't think it's close.
I mean, look at their record. Look who's they beating. Yes, they're close games. They're not blowing people out.
The AFC is going to be obviously the Chiefs, but the AFC is going to be a harder pick.
Ooh, the AFC is so open, bro.
Open. Wide open.
I think
I don't believe in the Ravens.
I think there's 5 teams. I think there's
really.
I think there's 5 teams that can win the championship in the AFC.
5. Call them.
Not the.
So you got Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
Bills.
The Bills. The Ravens.
Chargers.
I'm not putting no Chargers.
I'm not putting the Ravens up there because they haven't proven shit.
One at a time. Who you think can actually win the Super Bowl in the AFC?
Well, actually win it? Okay, that's a different conversation.
The Chiefs.
They're contenders. The Chiefs. That's it.
I don't like the Ravens, bro.
I didn't ask you who couldn't. Who you don't
That's
like.
two different questions.
Look,
He's
thinking about
Actually gonna win it.
That's what I'm saying. I was talking about coming out of the AFC. Actually winning it, the Chiefs is the only team I can see beating.
Coming out of the AFC and who's winning? What's the question? It's the same question.
No,
coming
it's
out of
not
it.
the same question. Winning the championship and coming out.
I didn't say winning the championship.
No, I'm saying what I thought the question was. What I said first. I said who I think can win the AFC. I said I think 5 teams can win.
Who can be in the AFC championship game in the AFC? Who's in the AFC championship game?
Who's in it? Oh, I don't know. I can't tell you.
Chiefs.
Who can be in it?
I tell you.
Bills,
Chiefs, Ravens, Bills, Bengals, Dolphins.
I got to see a little more from the Jags, but they do look good.
oh hell no.
Hell no. See, Dirk, you haven't been watching football. The Jags look good, bro.
I like the Jags.
Quarterback is
I hate the Jags. You know I
bro.
hate the Jags, but I gotta give them credit. When credit is due.
Stop. They're
They
in a
look
terrible
good, bro.
division, bro.
You don't like Trevor Lawrence?
It has a lot to do with their wins when they're playing bum teams all
So the
fucking year.
Patriots ain't playing the worst division for the last 20 years and won
You can't
championships.
have Tom Brady, bro.
Don't matter.
They beat Peyton
You're
Manning how
saying
many
they're
times?
not good because they're in a weak division. That's not true.
Their record's a
People
7-2
who say
because they're
that
playing
don't
against the
watch
Titans.
football. No.
The fucking
They haven't played
Colts
the Titans.
and
They have not played the
stop.
Titans, bro. What are
That's
you
gonna be
talking
2
about?
more wins when they do play the Titans.
Okay.
You can
So
talk about Titans all you want to, but Titans been a
pick
good team in the last 5
AFC
years.
championship. 5. He's got 5 teams. You got the
Titans
same 5
have been in
teams.
the AFC championship game.
I don't want to hear the Titans. That 40 yards against
Well,
the
they're not
Ravens
this
is
year,
it.
but-
Same 5 teams.
Man,
Same
fuck the
5 teams.
Bengals, man.
Oh, they're hitting stride right now. You crazy? The Bengals have been in, like, why not? Like, why wouldn't they be?
I'll put the Chargers over the Bengals.
Why? You
Why
gotta have a
not?
reason.
Why not?
The colors.
He said, "Why not?"
Why not?
You like the
Their offense
Dirk-
is pretty
So-
solid.
Listen, Dirk likes the powder blues. That's why.
I really think there's only 3 teams that can win. That could be in the AFC championship. It's the Jags, the Ravens, and the Chiefs.
Really? So you don't believe in the
Dolphins,
Bengals?
bro.
You don't believe in the Bengals?
I think the
I don't
Bengals are
believe in the
gonna.
Bengals, hell
I don't. I mean,
You know what? Let me take that.
They've
back.
relied
Let me
too
take
much
that
on
back.
those 2.
I put the Dolphins in there. Let me take the Dolphins out. The Dolphins on the same with the Jaguars.
So-
I like them, but I gotta see a little more.
Dolphins
Check
are
this
The
out.
Dolphins have not beaten a good team.
check
yet.
this out. I got a stat for you guys.
But the Ravens, Ravens, Bengals, Chiefs, and Bills. Even the Bills don't even look good right now. But
Can I
still
give you a
think they're
stat?
Talented enough.
Can I give you a stat? The Dolphins wins are from all their wins are from teams who have a .25 win percentage.
I know that. That's
You
what I
can
just
only
said.
play
And the Ravens,
They have not won a good game.
the Ravens have the largest win margin. They've won games by 115 points so far.
The Ravens
38
are
per
playing
game.
Great football, and they're not even fully healthy.
I call
and
the
Lamar
Ravens.
Jackson's having an MVP caliber season, and people haven't really been talking about his transformation
Ravens.
from a runner to a playing actual
Ravens.
quarterback. Because he's been playing actual quarterback this year.
All right,
All those
NFC.
design runs are
Jaguars
out there
didn't really
like
play
these.
shit either. I'm looking at their shit. The only real good team they beat was the Bills.
NFC.
Lost to the Texans, by the way.
NFC, there's two
Texans
teams.
are our
It's-
fault.
It's the Eagles and the 49ers. It's one of those two. Anybody else come out of the NFC, I would be really
I think
surprised.
Same.
I would be really
The
surprised.
teams you can possibly win it would be the Cowboys.
Cowboys can get there.
You know,
They gotta get lucky,
Yeah,
though.
but you're not gonna go there and be like, "Oh, this is an easy win."
If they had Trevon Diggs, I'd feel way better
No,
about
I mean,
it.
in the playoffs in the NFL, I don't think any win is easy. I really don't. But you expect them to win. I would never trust the Cowboys. Not they're a bad team, but we're talking about who we think can go win a championship. It's
So-
the 49ers and the Eagles. Let's not play around.
So the Bears have 2 top picks. You think the Arizona Cardinals do too?
The Bucks and the Titans do too.
They might, bro.
Hey, shout out to Will Levis, though. We might find our quarterback for the future. That boy look good.
Yeah,
That helps.
80 yards last game.
No, he had like 300.
That was a game before that.
No, he had like 300.
Yeah. My watch, he had
Go
like
look.
180.
Go look. And watch the throws he made to come back twice down the field.
I pulled him.
With the Titans roster. You don't think that's impressive?
All right,
He had
so
close to 300 yards passing that game. I'm talking about 100. Yeah, way more than 100.
I was like, the Atlanta game,
Atlanta, he had like
238.
260 something.
238. Good shot though.
is there a trade? NFL, they don't do trades in the NFL that much, huh?
Trade deadline done.
For real?
Yeah,
Trade
they
midway
got
through the
Chase,
season already.
Chase Young traded.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did
They
get
got
traded. Bro, I'm telling you, once
Trent
basketball
Williams in
starts,
that
I wasn't watching football no more, bro. Especially with the Bucks playing boo boo.
That's a fucking dog.
Oh, that is a dog. That's a golden doodle.
Golden dude.
I can't believe you think Paul George sucks, bro.
Sucks, bro.
We gotta talk about
Playoff
this.
P, man. We seen it.
Podcast P. He thinks you garbage,
Podcast
bro.
P.
I heard that podcast, JJ Redick. Fucking Paul George.
Paul George is nice too. JJ Redick got a nice one. He just had the commissioner on
JJ
for about an
Redick
hour and a half.
regardless as a player and a podcaster.
You like him?
Yeah.
He's the best player ever.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Better than MJ.
Bro, I remember I used to be at AP and I used to tell everybody that JJ Redick is my favorite player. They used to laugh at me, bro. Everyone hated me for saying
It's one of the best first quarter players in the history of the game. And that's facts.
it. Bro, what?
Where'd
First
you get
quarter.
that from?
Look up his numbers in the first quarter.
What a fucking stat, bro. Are you serious?
Yeah. Not in history, but when you were playing.
Oh man, that's funny.
And 49ers ain't making it nowhere, bro. Brock Purdy's there.
I mean, it's possible.
They force this man to pass the ball and it's a wrap.
How do you get Chase Young for a third round
And
pick?
Trent Williams in the same trade.
They got Trent Williams too? No, they
They
didn't.
got Trent Williams like 5 years, 4 years.
I
ago.
swear they just got Trent Williams, bro.
No,
No,
like
they
4
got
years
him a
ago.
while ago. Yeah,
They did get him from the Commanders though, but that was like
Yeah.
3-4 years ago.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
what?
Why did some show that
It was probably just comparing the trades. But he's been on the 49ers. He's the best left tackle in the game.
Bro. All right, so we're going to do this again in 2 weeks. Who's going to have the next best 2 weeks in the NBA?
The next best 2 weeks.
Who's going to have the best 2 weeks? Who's going to...
Boston is going undefeated.
I think Boston will probably finish with the best record in the NBA. Being that they play in the East and they're that great, they'll probably finish with the best record.
I can see that.
Denver's gonna be up there.
Milwaukee's been struggling too.
I don't know. We'll see. I would love for Dallas to keep it up. We'll see. I think Philly's gonna scroll right along. I don't think Philly's gonna fall off. The team that's struggling right now that I didn't expect was Milwaukee. I thought they were gonna come out.
Hot.
They're struggling. They're
Killing.
4-2.
No, but if you watch those games, it's not looking. And they just won the last two, I think, to get them to that. But the first couple of games, it didn't look that
It
great.
don't matter how you win. It's a win. It's a win.
Agree. I'm just saying they didn't.
6
they
games
didn't-
into a
they didn't
season,
look
bro, with a new point
as
guard.
great as I thought.
Damian Lillard has been shooting the ball.
Especially on defense. Their
Yeah, they
defense
lose
is
a
not
fucking first team all defender point guard, bro, and replace him for a scorer. Can't even play defense.
Yeah, but his defense is horrible.
His offense is really good though.
Surprise team. Who's going to surprise us?
And what? The Lakers, bro.
Oh, OKC. I
Yeah?
didn't have them making the playoffs. Remember?
Yeah.
Might have to rethink that one and give them another 2 weeks to how they've been
I
playing.
think the Magic are going to surprise people, bro. If we can keep this defensive intensity up, we're going to win a bunch of games.
See, it's the East, so I mean it's possible. After those first like 3 or 4 teams in the East, it's wide open. I can see anybody making noise. You got Philly, Boston, Milwaukee, and Miami, I guess. Miami just keeps strutting along. I mean, they don't look great, but they're just gonna win games. And Bam and Jimmy are gonna do Bam and Jimmy things in the regular season.
Oh,
It seems like they always have that guy who comes out of nowhere
Damn
and
shit
plays
about the
good.
Lakers.
Huh?
he did. Yeah.
Damn shit
Triple
on the
double.
Lakers.
Yeah.
Lakers suck, man.
I mean, AD was out. I mean,
Bang, bang, bang.
got
We
Christian Wood in
watch.
there, bro.
We watch.
He
No,
eating a lot.
Bam was doing that
We
while
what?
AD was in the game. So AD played like 20 something.
Bam is nice, man. Bam is nice.
Fucking